Well, guys, it's not going to be long. We knew it's coming. Nothing's going to change. We're going to keep pushing, keep going, keep trucking right along, okay? But Trump has ordered the U.S. to build Ebola quarantine sites in Kenya within 7 days. A 50-bed facility, expandable to 250, will house Americans exposed to the virus, part of State Pentagon and HHS joint operation. Now, that doesn't sound like it's a big deal to you right now. It's just getting started. This is the beginning. They're also allocating $80 million to the Ebola outbreak. Ask yourself, if we ain't got nothing to worry about, why is he spending $80 million on this? Including more PPE procurement and delivery, border screening and surveillance, contract tracing, and diagnostic supplies. Let me set this up for you. We now have a weapon called the discombobulator. The discombobulator, which was named by Trump, obviously. That is the weapon that was used in Venezuela. The White House and everybody's already announced this and actually had to come out and admit it. That's why we know about it. They told us. It is a weapon that's in the family with the LRAD, which is like a crowd dispersal right type thing, but it's more defensive and it uses sound waves to disperse. This is a offensive sound wave situation. And when they went and got Maduro, the men that were inside the room said that they didn't know what happened. There were hundreds of men inside. They were outside, just about 20 of them. And he said all of a sudden, all of them fell to the floor in the fetal position and started oozing red stuff from every orifice and even vomiting red stuff. It felt like their brains were melting and they couldn't think or move. They were incapacitated. The next thing he knows, these men, about 20 of them, dressed like what looked like super soldiers, came in and they overpowered all of them and won. Now, that weapon creates the same symptoms as Ebola. So here's what you now have. You have something that causes symptoms. You have a virus on the prowl that has those same symptoms. And you're now going to screen and confine and quarantine people with those symptoms. You have all the control. So if somebody doesn't do or say or feel or whatever the way you want, guess what? And nobody would ever know the difference, would they? Because if you're seeping stuff from your orifices, yeah, everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh, Ebola. They're not going to think, oh, there's a crazy weapon outside that I can't see. And it, like, you don't, like, there's nothing. They don't even have to be inside. Now go Google all I'm saying before you say I'm crazy and reaching and TDS and all this other stuff. If I'm crazy, I can't back everything up. So, anyway, and that's just the start. And you have to realize how quickly this thing's escalating. So, you've got to not just look at right now. You've got to go down the road and see how they're setting things up. And they're not going to set it up and then not do something with it. That would be crazy to set up all the players and not play the game. Set up all the pieces and then never play the game. That's the point. So, it's kind of like trying to look into the future a little bit. But it's just by seeing what the next event causes. And then after that, what comes next? After that, what comes next? It's kind of a guessing game, but it's an educated guess. You are an informed person when you pay attention, use your head, and look ahead. Honestly. But anyway, everything's a legend for entertainment anyway.